Yeah, ladies and gents, when they did that post 9/11 blues song, a lot of people said a Muslim guy shouldn't be making jokes with the word 9/11 in it. I was like, what? They said, you know what, that's a Muslim protest song. I was like, no, not all kinds of people like it. But you know what, if I can't make jokes, let's get serious. And if you want a Muslim protest version, bear with me for 1 second. Yeah. In these sour times, please allow me to vouch for mine. Bitter taste in my mouth, spit it out with a rhyme. I'm losing my religion to tomorrow's headlines. Forest Gate. Sorry, mate? Nah, nothing is fine. And now it's post 7/7. Why are they calling it that? They're trying to link it to New York like we're all under attack from the same big bad guy is taking a piss, because the truth is Al-Qaeda doesn't really exist. There ain't no supervillain planning these attacks from some base. The truth is so much scarier and harder to face. There's thousands of angry young men that are lost, sidelined in the economy at marginal cost. Think there's no point in putting ballots up in the box, got no place in this system and no faith in its cogs. They're easy targets to be getting brainwashed by these knobs who say that spilling innocent blood is pleasing to God. Well, it sounds good when you don't see no justice or jobs. The gas bills are piling up, but all the oil's getting robbed. So David's taking out Goliath and his wife and his dog. Segregated, castrated, now we see who's on top. So see, it ain't religious faith that's causing these crimes. It's losing faith in democratic free market designs. It's no coincidence the bombers came from ghettos up north. And the way that Bush and Blair talk gives a lost boy a cause. Then double standards get them angered both at home and abroad. There's a monopoly on pens, that's why they forge their own swords. The misguided turn violent, strap themselves up with bombs. But they're still cowards, man. They ain't here when the backlash is on. So in these sour times, please allow me to vouch for mine. Bitter taste in my mouth, spit it out with a rhyme. Oi, I'm losing my religion to tomorrow's headlines. Guantanamo, sorry bro, nah, nothing, it's fine. So all the mans that want to say that my religion's got to change, that we're stuck in a bygone age, it's time to set the vinyl straight. Don't you think it's kind of strange that all this terror outrage, these last gasp castaways, these bastards that'll blast away, just turned up in the last decade? When Islam has been the way for millions from back in the day, instead of thinking that we're crazed, investigate just what it says. Fast, help the poor and pray, go Mecca, be steadfast in faith. That's the basics, that's the base. So how did we get here today? Well, interpretations always change. Today they're read with rage. Bingy hardened up, desperation's kind of fucked. Makes you use a book of peace as weapons in Iraq. So listen. Terrorism isn't caused by religion or an old school vision of Islam. It's against the Quran, and it's a new innovation caused by mashed-up situations. That's what makes them turn to arms. The problem is modern, and it's all local factors. Dictatorships, injustices, and wars cause fatwas. So in these sour times, please allow me to vouch for mine. Bitter taste in my mouth with a rhyme. I'm losing my religion to tomorrow's headlines. Abu Ghraib. Sorry, mate? Nah, nothing. It's fine. You can check that tune out on my MySpace to go with all the others. Listen, moving away from political struggles to the personal. Has anyone here ever tried to give up smoking weed? Fucking difficult, innit? Actually, it's quite easy. I've done it about 1,000 times myself. Listen, this tune's called Older, and it's about getting rid of fake friends and bad habits. Wait. Rich Reason on the trumpets. Make some noise for the trumpet. On the licorice flex, all sorts, turn poor to as rich as it gets. With slick cars, sick yards and chicks, but a full side to dudes like me buying child travel cars. I know the bouncers at the rave and the brazen are up. The top shotters and the customers all bunning their pump. The players, their girlfriends, and the girls that they fuck. All the DJs on the scene, MCs, promoters and such. White raiders and destinies, or Asian ones are less to swear. I was everywhere, well known by geezers and brands. Beanies would see me and stare, love my comedian flair. My older brother was tough, so even thugs would beware. Everything was jubbly, yeah, but bro, look, I judge life by the size of my phone book. Chameleon, change myself to please the people there. Trying to find strength in mates and the safety nets of feeble friends. Caught up in keeping up acquaintances. Some teenage need mates fixation. See how fake it is? They touch your fist, shake your hand, say safe and shit. Push comes to shoveling, ain't got a spade to give. So now I count my friends on one hand. No shape-shifting based on different people being around. My own man, flexible in executing my plans. I know who I am, phone's off with a pen in my hand. Times get colder and harder. Cut down my soldiers, lost all my armor. Now I stand alone, I'm much bolder. It's funny, man, I must be getting older. Yeah, times get colder and harder. Cut down my soldiers, lost all my armor. Now I stand alone, I'm much bolder. It's funny, man, we must be getting older. Look, I once was a lean child. Skunk was fuel for the furnace. Burners who turn it into a verbal serpent on the spot, burning up verses. Then I learned it was a curse. Slow me down from fifth to first gear. I lost the essence of relating to rhyme. My effervescence suffocated and dry. Skunk is so sly. Didn't learn my lesson against that bitch. Goodbye. 2 years later, I still got red eye. I'm feeling lazy, mind all hazy. Life's like one big daydream. Freestyle lean must be crazy. Affected my health, just felt like a concrete pig. Like I was killing myself. I stay at optimum and now my friends they do the same. There ain't no stopping them. Chemicals encompass their brain. I was similar, honking out a munch and just continue until I saw. Had a wrong in mouth, flex of me rotting away. All around me started dropping a rays. Only thing I'm picking up is a mic, cause I got something to say. Don't want myself in any point in time, times change. Used to burn a suit and snort a line. Now I sort of climb over all these walls of slime. Trying to pause and find something that be more divine. Find it kinda hard to stay pure all the time. At least I'm trying to pacify the storms in my mind, so I rhyme like times get colder and harder. Cut down my soldiers, lost all my armor. Now I stand alone, I'm much bolder. It's funny, man, I must be getting older. Look, times get colder and harder. Cut down my soldiers, lost all my armor. Now I stand alone, I'm much bolder. It's funny, man, we're all getting older. Yeah, right about now. You know the cheeky thing is, I noticed a few people smoking on spliffs during that verse. It's all good. Be on myself later. Listen, I hope you're in the mood to dance. I like the fact that we got a nice, friendly audience. You know, sometimes rich people are a bit too cool, innit? People are a bit too cool for school, yeah? People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck, but one thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. Because people like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes and push up the stance. Drop this. Go, 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 go. People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck, but one thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes and push up the stance. People like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck, but one thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes, push up the stance. Go, 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 go. People like people that don't talk much, but sometimes put one eyebrow up. Sat back smoking, potent, not fuss. They talk is rushed and rough and you're hushed. Like wild card performance too. Loud and squawking, tall to blue. The type that don't listen and don't want to. It's all about ego, it's not about you. People like people that make no effort. Looking past me won't ask me one question. What's your profession? What's your name? I'm just a dust in a window frame. Icons, free spirits that don't supposed to hold this pose from what I'm told. So old. People like people to act like stars. Smile and nod, you're gonna finish last. Go, 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 go. And I get a kick from people thinking I'm safe. That made me think about eating my cake. Never game time and play no games. Chip on my shoulder, a fish on your face. Would that be raw or immature? I'm not sure, but maybe they like me more young. Would that be raw or immature? I'm not sure, but maybe they like me more young. Go, 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 go. People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. People like people that don't give a fuck. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck. One thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes and push up the stars. People like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give up. One thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes and push up the stars. Go, 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 go. People like people to show them the place. Follow with a huff and a puff and inflate. Treat you like knobs till they hear about your job. Name drop Bob Dylan and Dizzy on MySpace. People like people who've heard the right tunes, all the right clothes and revised the reviews. People like people that you couldn't imagine at a bus stop or stuck in a queue in those shoes. People like rock stars that do smack, models that might snap, singers that get trash. People like boys with their Kate Moss face, girls with no tits and kids with no faith. People like people repressed and restless, hats on mid-wrist, money or guest list. People like different styles the same way. People like people to be mixed race. Go, 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 go. Kick from people thinking I'm sane. That made me think, am I eating my cake? Never game time, I'm playing no games. Chip on the shoulder and fish on your face. Would that be humble or trying to be mysterious? Yeah, bounce for me on this last drop, yeah? Who's ready for a rainbow? Yeah, people like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. People like people that don't give up. Gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck. One thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes, push up the stars. People like people that don't give up. People that don't give a people that don't give a gathered around, tongues hanging out, looking up. They don't give a fuck. One thing they love is people around, tongues out, looking up. People like people to be like bras. Go with their clothes and push up the stars. Yeah, it's Laser Sonic on the beats for that one. People like people dropping soon on my MySpace is /Riz Mc. Yeah, we only warmed up a bit. Let me just get a little crowd response going, yeah? Throw your fingers up and wave them around. Black, white or the brown. If you believe what goes around comes around. When I say hold it up, then you say hold it down. Hold it up, sir. Hold it down. Let's go. Yeah. Mr. Reasonable on the Beatstables. One ready for this one. Last one from us tonight. Way back in the 70s, back in the last century, my granddaddy came here with his family. Way back before Brick Lane became trendy. He's been so no weak Wembley, still friendly. Hearts was filled with hope, pockets were empty. Immigrants broke in the midst of the plenty, but visions foretold I'll be sent from their fresh breed. Empire strikes back as an MC. Back then, foolish opponents is what they call us. Asylum seekers, as bogus terrorists, a blower. Hold up, you say it ain't so rough. It's not like back in the day, man, it ain't so tough. The books have admitted their institution in fact. As black is reading the news, there's more in handcuffs, all talk. I wanna see us walk instead. Yeah, so throw your fingers up and wave them around. Black, white and brown. If you believe what goes around comes around. Hold it up, sir. Hold it up, sir. Throw your fingers up and wave them around. Bye bye bear, hello brown. Listen now, hold it up, sir. Hold it up, sir. We're honestly like Iraqi bears are wasting on time. Taking them all the way before they're taking our minds. The breeze is having the TV, silver screen on the light. Carrots and sticks, bumps and blink, the babies are frying. Back home we got our own war zone. Invading door to door, to find and take the cracks back and go home. Kids awake and screaming, leave my daddy alone. Watch daddy get shipped, never hold a grudge till he's grown. Looking up and rotten up and raise them on the beat. Shopping crack all day, they shopping cash and sense of G. Looking up and rotten up and raise them on the beat. Shopping crack all day, they shopping cash and sense of G. Ride not in bars, even thug and blink flows. The blink is a body like it's a rate of street song. Number one, she talking pop wicked, no. Yeah. Hey. Dance to me. Who's after getting money? Yeah, get money with me. Throw your fingers up and wave them around. Black, white and brown. You believe what goes around comes around. Hold it up, say now. What? Hold it up, say hold it down. Fingers up, wave them around. Black, white and brown. You believe what goes around comes around. Hold it up, say. Hold it up, say. Fingers up, wave them around. Bye bye Blair, hello Brown. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Thank you very much, Glastonbury. You've been great, man. You can check out all those tunes on MySpace. Oh, man, I'm always plugging Rupert Murdoch, man. /Riz Mc, RIZMC. Peace, get money, have a good Glastonbury.